You have not because you ask not. Do you believe God is still answering prayers today? Maybe you're praying for something and you like, God, I read the Bible, and I see that you have answered so many people's prayers. Why are you not answering my prayer? Well, I believe there are many reasons why God doesn't answer our prayer. I've had prayers before unanswered, and a lot of times there's different reasons why God is not answering our prayers. So one reason I believe God doesn't answer our prayer is because of our motive. Is it a selfish reason? We want money. What are we going to do with that money? Are we going to spend it all on ourselves, or are we going to give to the poor? God sees the heart, and we have to remember that. He knows if it's for a selfish reason or for something that is going to benefit and glorify His kingdom. And if it doesn't glorify His kingdom, then He might not grant us that prayer. He might not answer that prayer. Another thing is timing. God's timing is different than our timing. Maybe He wants to wait till you're really ready. Maybe you think you're ready for that prayer to be answered, but maybe you're not quite ready, and He sees that. Remember, He knows us inside out. Like, He knows everything about us, and He sees the future. Maybe there's something that will happen later on, and it's going to affect us. Or maybe He's trying to grow our faith and strengthen us. And so there's so many different reasons why God might wait on that prayer, might not answer it. His timing is always best. His timing is better than our timing. And we have to remember, God knows what's best for us. He knows what we need and what we don't need. That prayer answered at this time. Another reason is, do we have enough faith? Do we believe that God will answer that prayer? Are we believing that that prayer that we prayed, that it will be answered? And it really doesn't matter what prayer you're praying. It could be something very small, or it could be something very big. It doesn't matter what it is. If you believe that God will answer that prayer, I believe that more than likely it will happen, and it doesn't matter what it is. But as long as it's not for a selfish motive. And then another thing is, are you in continual sin? Because that plays a big part too. If you're not living righteously and in right standing with God, more than likely He will not answer your prayer. So we have to make sure that our hearts are right with God, that we are in right standing with Him. So you need to ask yourself, do you have unconfessed sin in your life? Maybe God is waiting for you to do your part so He can do His part. And so if you have any unconfessed sins, confess them to God. Let Him know that you're truly sorry. And like I said, He does know the heart. He knows what you're thinking. He knows everything. So you can't hide anything from Him. But if you are truly sorry and want to get in right standing with God again, then confess those sins to Him, and He will forgive you. But we hear so many stories in the Bible about God healing people that believe. When Jesus came, He healed so many people, and those people truly believed that He was going to save them, that He was going to heal them. For instance, in Matthew 8:2, Jesus heals a man from leprosy. But that man believed, he was willing. He said, if you're willing, Jesus, heal me from this. And it's because he was willing, and he believed that Jesus would heal him. Matthew 7:7. It's the golden rule. It says, ask and keep on asking, and it will be given to you. Seek and keep on seeking, and you will find. Knock and keep on knocking, and the door will be open to you. For everyone who keeps on asking receives, and he who keeps on seeking finds. And to him who keeps on knocking, it will be opened. Or what man is there among you who, if his son asks for bread, will instead give him a stone? Or if he asks for a fish, will instead give him a snake. If you then, evil, which is sinful by nature, as you are, know how to give good gifts and to your children, how much more will your Father who is in heaven, who is perfect, give what is good and advantageous to those who keep on asking him? So we like to give good gifts, right? Like, I know I do. It just makes you feel so good. Like for Christmas, when you give the right gift, that perfect gift, something that they really want, and you see their faces light up. It's so heartwarming. It's the same with our Heavenly Father. He loves giving gifts. He loves giving things that we need and things that we don't need, things that our heart desires. But you have to ask him for it. And if it's his will, if it's not a selfish motive, or if you are not in faith, then he might not give you that gift. But if you are in right standing with him, if you have good, clean motives, if you're not in continual sin, then more than likely he will answer those prayers. I've seen so many prayers answered in my own life. And I know that he is a God that is still answering prayers. And it doesn't matter how small or how big your prayer is. If you believe that he will answer that prayer, and if it's his will, then it will be done, because he is a God that wants to answer our prayers. He wants to see our faces light up like on Christmas morning. And he loves us that much that he wants what we want. But we have to be in alignment with the Father so he can give us those good gifts. So keep on seeking him. That is my encouragement today. Keep on seeking him, and make sure you're in right standing with the Father. And whatever you're praying for, keep on praying, keep on asking. Sometimes we have to wait for his timing, but we know that his timing is always the best.